Brooklyn on defense. And again, Washington, no good. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Out to the right wing. Kuzma inside. Working on Walker. Kuzma can't get it to go. Poole against MP. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Well, the defense has to close out on Gallinari. He's shooting the three. That's where he's dangerous.
MP against Poole. MP right side. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hernandez has got 41. Wizards have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding.
It's the Brooklyn Nets leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter.
Oh, yeah! I see you. Let's go. At the half, the score: Brooklyn 57, the Wizards 26.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Walker out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Bridges. And it's Hernandez in at the one spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. Rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. And the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Kuzma, good on the triple.
Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma's got 9 points.
That's what you expect from Kuzma. He's a high-volume three-point shooter.
And recently, I mean, we've seen Kyle Kuzma turn things around, especially offensively.
Yeah, Greg, highs and lows in the early part of Kyle Kuzma's career, but a nice settled ground for him. Offensively, he's carried more responsibility and shown that he's capable of doing it.
And here's MP for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Washington's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Poole. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 from MP. And again for 3.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Shamet, the pass to Gallinari. MP against Poole. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these.
Good! Another from three.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Hernandez can't get it to go. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Kuzma. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. In the corner, it's MP. Lets it go with the three. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. It's deflected. Gallinari against Bridges. Dishes to Walker. The three. Good! Another from three.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Here's Gallinari. Cans the 12-footer. Gallinari's got 5.
And they ran that pick and roll extremely precise. The result was a good look for Gallinari.
The three from MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Poole against MP. Poole kicks to Shamet. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Shamet missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. MP way outside, and it's off from three-point range. Kuzma against Walker. There's the basket. Poole. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Brooklyn ahead, running away with this one. And right. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. Wright is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Avdia. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3 spot. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And the Nets will get a change here. Smith is checked in. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. There was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony.
good game last night. Let's put some work into making the correct decisions during transition.
in the neighborhood earn double badge XP in the shooting category during the Badge Hunter shooting event. Get those shots up.
You can also get your shots up at Serving Greens, where you'll work with the community to reach a target number of green shots.
Other events will be returning as well, and we're keeping an eye out for the 2K League Become a Pro series. If you've ever dreamt of playing...
And now, introducing the fight. At goal, 6'8", number 1, Jalen Johnson.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Mikal Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Hernandez in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Okongwu out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at the point. Well, we're off to a hot start this year, Doris. Anything surprise you this season?
Well, BA, so often over the course of the summer we'll see guys post their workout habits. Well, I have been delighted that all of that hard work seems to be paying off. Everybody seems determined to make a splash.
Now here's Young. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's Young. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. On the wing, Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bridges. No good. A bit long that time. Outside Johnson. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Young. Hernandez is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 6-point game. And over the last years, changes for the Hawks on the bench and in the front office. Coach Snyder brought in partway through last season. Back in Utah, he helped establish a dominant defense. Now trying to move the Hawks in a better direction on that end as well.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Young. Young missing again.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Bridges against Murray. Johnson passes to Finney-Smith. And here's MP from outside. Rebound Atlanta.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Murray. To halt the run. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he draws so much attention from the defense. Murray recognizing the aggressive defender and going right after him.
And Murray drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
MP way outside. And the three-pointer goes. Hernandez got 12.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Murray. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Shot clock at 6. The offensive rebound. And he banks in the layup.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for Finney Smith. Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Bridges.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Capella. Now Bay. Back to Capella. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
From deep, MP. And the Nets, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Mills, the pass to Griffin. Back to Mills. 58 seconds left in the first. Second chance effort. And Capella with the lay-in.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
From deep, MP. On target from range. Hernandez got 21.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Fernando. Here's Mills, covered by MP. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons. Just so good at sending it back.
From deep, MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Bay outside. So it's Brooklyn, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead, right?
26.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's MP, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
On the wing, Murray pulls up. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
MP looking around. Fires for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Chalk up 2 there.
And Murray is a taller guard, meaning he's capable of doing some damage on the inside.
From deep. And MP with the 3. Hernandez got 36 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have, BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league, because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate.
From deep, Johnson. Here's a Kongwu. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Well, In today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Hernandez is good.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
The Hawks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. B.A., he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. From 13. That one rolls around and rims out.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Walker passes to O'Neal. It's Walker on the wing. Hunter covering. To the inside. Bridges. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Young looking for an opening. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. Hernandez got 45 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Hunter finds Johnson. They kick it out to Murray. And stolen by Bridges. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson passes to Young. Good on the shot. Young's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
From deep, MP. The rebound by the Hawks. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And so it's Brooklyn building an insurmountable lead.
The Nets, 52.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Murray will bring it up for Atlanta. The talented duo of Young and Murray on the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
MP with it, and it's Young picking him up. A deep 3 from MP. Offline with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Bridges against Murray. Pass to Hunter. Here's Young. He got a piece of it. MP against Young. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And the threes just don't stop. Another shot and another make.
Yes, and he's starting to creep up that list now for the most 3-pointers in a game. We'll see if he keeps it going. Young misses.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
4-3. Kept alive. The kick out to Johnson. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's the teardrop. Claxton with a rebound.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, quick lift off the floor. And Murray has that long reach, making it look easy.
MP outside. And again for three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. His first shot coming late. Hunter can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Here's Young. That one rolls around and rims out.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
And it's Hernandez missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Young. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Atlanta again missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it.
And again for three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
This is not what they need from him this quarter. He is way off.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals.
Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. It's good.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Young against MP. Takes the three, and again for three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, a break and play.
This crowd can do nothing but watch in awe. He has been spectacular.
I'll tell you, we knew he could shoot with range, but this barrage of threes has been nothing short of...
So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, VA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Who you wanna be, live how you wanna live, stunt how you wanna stunt, give what you supposed to give, say what you wanna say, feel how you wanna feel. Sometimes I think they be forgetting internet fairy tale for the people, but in person here, they be on the book, but in the papers, be They be mommy of the year, but don't never have them kids. They be broker than them, capping like they rich. Watch out for them internet trolls. They be trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. Watch out for them internet trolls. They be trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. Drop the low, I got it from his Snapchat. Had to block my exes on my page so I won't backtrack. They don't want to clap for you, they just want you to clap back. That ski don't make you a cap, a real snapback. I don't be up in his life. Might be in my gallery, but he ain't in his thread though. They don't gotta like me, and it's cool, I really like that. Cause after in real life ain't even like that. For them internet trolls, they be trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code. Watch out for them internet trolls. They be trying to satisfy them internet goals. You just got locked up cause the internet told. Fake it till you make it, that's the internet code.
You can be who you want to be, live how you want to. How you want to stunt, give what you supposed to give, say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel. Sometimes I think they be forgetting internet fairy tale.
Que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablan, pero me prefieres a mí. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablan, pero me prefieres a mí. A mí, a mí, a mí, a mí, a mí, a mí. A mí, a mí, a mí, a mí, a mí. Hechicera, me ha robado el corazón, pa' que yo ninguna quiera. Me ha lanzado un mal de amor, me pasé la noche entera. Siempre lo hace a su manera, lo hace como la mejor. Ella me baila, se vuelve loca, quiere agarrarme. Yo estoy mirando como le... Tan bonita que duele, duele.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. I'm here in the studio.
And I'm in New York. This week we're bringing you all the behind the scenes from the launch events here in Brooklyn.
And we'll be diving deeper into gameplay as Mike Wing is back to talk badges, plus more on my team. But first up, Alexis, how's New York been treating you?
It's been awesome, but you know, it has been so hot here.
It's very nice and cool in the studio, just to let you know.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At power forward, Dorian Finney-Smith. It's time at forward.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Johnson. MP is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And for Sacramento, backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray, and it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Now, here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
It's the speed of the Aaron Fox that is just so tough to match.
MP against Fox, and here's MP for 3. First shot, first basket. He's off the blocks fast.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Fox. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Fox against MP. Fires from deep. And the Nets, another three.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Richard, they had grand plans that just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back.
Now, here's MP. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
MP deciding where to go with it. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hernandez has got 9. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Fox passes to Sabonis. Dishes it to Barnes. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Fox with the steal. 11 feet away. Got a hand on it. MP against Sabonis. The three from MP. And the three ball is good. 12 points for him.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Fox. Last game, 26 points. Barnes outside. Puts up a deep three. Sacramento again missing.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
MP against Fox. Bangs home the trifecta. And that's 15 points for MP.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively, and that we gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. The Nets also changing it up. Simmons checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas comes in for Johnson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by Lyle. The Kings trail by 9. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Herter, that's a two-pointer, and the jumper falls for him.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And here's MP for three. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. On the wing, Mitchell. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Drills the three-pointer. Hernandez has got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now, here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
But three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Herter. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Shoots the three. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back to the action in just a minute. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Walker. And MP subbed in for Dinwiddie. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. And it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. To the inside. Now the pass to Monk. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And that one drops for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
A 3 from MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now, here's Monk. 17 points for him last game against Memphis.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Here's Hernandez. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Jacks up a 3, and there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Hernandez.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Fox. 10 points for him. A three-pointer is right on target. Monk's got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hands it from downtown.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And as good as a team as they were a year ago, they hated seeing these guys in their meetings. Just couldn't get it done against them.
Here's Hernandez. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Shots good by Hernandez.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Back to Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Fox has got 10 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
A 3 from MP. Good on the three-point shot.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Fox from outside. A rebound by the Nets. Watford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's MP for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets.
Your Kings, 29. The Nets, 58.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's MP. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Barnes finds Murray. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The three from MP. And the Nets, another three.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
MP against Fox. Barnes right side. Another shot. Johnson with the block.
Good anticipation from Johnson. Saw the shot coming and got a hand on it.
The three from MP. It's good from long range. Hernandez has got 51.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from three, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Here's Hernandez after the basket by De'Aaron Fox for three. Barnes grabs the miss.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
Now, here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here's Sabonis after the three-pointer from Hernandez. And the shot goes down. Fox has got 22 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And here's MP for three. And again for three.
He just continues to rein it in from downtown. Hits another one from deep.
Greg, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a game. Here's Fox. Misses in close. And so MP will bring it up for the Nets. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. And that will be the third of this 6-game road trip. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, the Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year two. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do."
Substituting on the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Fox in the backcourt. Good! Another from three.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Three-pointer. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Here's Fox. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
One thing that's really emerged, RJ, for De'Aaron Fox over the last few years, his leadership.
Yeah, hey, when you combine great talent and maturity, your teammates will follow the example you set, and he is setting that example night in and night out.
Catching up on the changes for Seth. And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Yes, and
good! Another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, maybe a break in play.
Well, this crowd can do nothing but watch in awe, GA. He has been spectacular.
He simply can't miss right now. He's burying triple after triple, and the defense appears to be completely helpless to stop him.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Thomas. Baseline J on the way. Goes back up. And the layup good by McGee.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And here's MP for three. And the Nets, another three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Connects again.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain, that tells you all you need to know.
Puts up a deep three. Good, he hits again.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
And to think when the night started that we'd see someone match Kobe's 81, his performance has been nothing short of magnificent.
Puts up a three, and another one falls.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
Que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí. A mí, 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 a mí. Ella como una hechicera me ha robado el corazón pa' que yo ninguna quiera. Me ha lanzado un mal de amor, me pasé la noche entera. Siempre lo hace a su manera, lo hace como la mejor. Ella me baila, se vuelve loca, quiere agarrarme. Yo estoy mirando como le... Tan bonita que duele, duele. Como me lo hace, me tiene loco. Quiere que... Dice que tiene el corazón roto, por eso no me quiere, quiere. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí. Mate media vida solo.
NBA 2K24 launch party, let's go! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the NBA 2K24 launch event. We are live here in Brooklyn, New York.
And being the cover athlete is always an honor, and getting that call, it was just an experience and just an humbling opportunity to represent.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump. And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges is out there with MP. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And for the Suns, Kogi and Durant, they're the forwards. The deadly duo of Beal and Booker at the 1 and the 2. And it's Ole in at the center position. Young season, young talent, Grant. What do you look for to identify an up-and-coming team with a chance to be special?
Well, B.A., obviously you have to start with talent, but then it's fit, it's identity, it's personality. I mean, all of those ingredients matter in becoming a top team. This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession, gets the game started the right way.
Durant, no good. MP against Beal. MP scanning the floor. They get the rebound. Let's go with a 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Hernandez gone 2 of 3 shooting from distance here. Booker with it. Claxton picks him up. Booker no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Bridges. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Pass to Booker. Five to shoot. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Ole against MP. Launches a 3, and the Nets another 3. Well, Grant, with the new CBA, a lot of the top teams tighten their purse strings, but not the Suns.
No, BA. They went all in, trading for Bradley Beal, and with 4 max salaries. 4. The super team era is alive and well.
And the Suns call time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You look at Toronto, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
When I look at the Nets, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
And that one's good by Durant.
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
Beal against MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Booker against Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And one thing about Devin Booker, he continually hones his offensive game.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a weakness in what Devin Booker can provide you offensively, and there aren't any. His strengths are absolutely elite. Shot creation, great range. He's a clutch performer. This guy is a special offensive talent.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
From deep, MP. It's hauled in by the Suns. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
To the middle. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Beal.
Challenging shot there from Devin Booker, but he's used to seeing that kind of tight defense.
2 minutes.
From deep, MP. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
3-point field goal.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Here's Beal. The 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, MP. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
3-point field
Man,
goal.
they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Bridges against Booker. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Okogie's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
From downtown, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Phoenix no good that time either.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
From deep, MP. He drops it from range. Hernandez got 27.
They've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Bol. Metu comes in for Durant. Lee, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Gordon in for Devin Booker. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for O'Neal. Finney-Smith checked in for Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Bridges. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
3-point field goal.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Beal against MP. Now here's Beal, guarded closely. From deep 3-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brooklyn. A huge 24-point lead for them.
32.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
They've got Bradley Beal, Chimezie Metu out there with Damian Lee. Then it's Drew Eubanks, and it's Gordon in at the 2-guard. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Devin Booker knows that fame comes with downsides. He said, quote, I'm on the bigger stage, so there's going to be more haters. That's life. But every day I wake up grateful for the opportunity to play. Back from being a little kid who wanted to be in the NBA, I have never lost sight of that. That's what keeps me going. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Here's Metu. No points yet. The shot by Eubanks, no good. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Brooklyn with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
MP against Beal. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Unloads. Connects. The jumper drops.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Drains the triple.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
The rebound by Simmons. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. From deep, MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Phoenix calls timeout, and Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, BA. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Bol, he's checked in for Eubanks. Kevin Durant comes in for Metu. Okogie's checked in for Lee, and it's Booker in for Beal. Now here's Booker. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Bol. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
MP way outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
They get it back.
2 minutes. Suns foul. Devin Booker. First personal foul. First team foul.
That one misses. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dinwiddie.
Nicholas Claxton. 2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. The Suns shooting 35% so far in this one. Bridges against Gordon. Back to Booker. Outside Durant. Down low. Here's Bol. And it's rejected. MP outside. From outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Bol with it. He's guarded by Claxton. And here's Gordon from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if Eric Gordon gets the ball from beyond the arc, you have to respect his ability to knock those down.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Booker, the pass to Okogie. No good that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Shot and game clock separated by 5. A deep three from MP. And got it. Another basket.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. Booker against MP. And here's Booker. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Booker's got his second bucket on the night.
Good hustle as Booker gets the
And so it's Brooklyn holding a massive 30.
The Nets, 53.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, the Suns shooting 35% so far in this one. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Cameron Johnson out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's MP. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Durant's shot is off. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. And that'll be game 4 of this 6-game stretch on the road. And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Beal, the pass to Bowl. Back to Beal. Outside Durant. Inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. MP against Beal. And here's MP from outside. Here's Claxton. And Durant with the block.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
Booker surveying the floor. From 13 feet, down it goes. Booker's got 8.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Well, Brent, Durant is at the point of his career where we can discuss if he's one of the best ever.
I don't think that you could argue that. He certainly has all of the accolades, BA, All-Stars, titles, MVPs, Finals MVPs. On that 75th anniversary team, just stack them all up. He's right there.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the new leadership for the Suns is proving to be aggressive right from the jump. Within days of new ownership taking over, the blockbuster trade for Kevin Durant was executed. The luxury tax bill increased, but the message from the Suns' top brass was we're focused on winning and not money. Money follows success. BA?
No doubt about that. And with Beal in the mix, they are all in. Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Bridges against Booker. Okogie, the pass to Bowl. Beal outside. This one for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
And Bradley Beal coming for his revenge.
The Nets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. MP against Beal. 3-pointer. And the Nets another 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Here's Durant. And he gets the bucket. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Beal gets the bucket.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
MP against Beal. A deep 3 from MP, and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Okogie's shot is off.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Oh, the pass to Okogie. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. And at the buzzer. Count it.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
At the end of the third quarter. And now we take a listen in to a recent huddle from Frank Vogel.
Shrink the floor. When you're on the ball or closing out, close out faster. Okay, take away their airspace and then contain their drive.
Yeah, that's the catch. So we see the Nets taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew.
Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí. A mí, 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 a mí. Ella es como una hechicera, me ha robado el corazón, pa' que yo ninguna quiera. Me ha lanzado un mal de amor, me pasé la noche entera. Siempre lo hace a su manera, lo hace como la mejor. Ella me baila, se vuelve loca, quiere agarrarme. Yo estoy mirando como le... Tan bonita que duele, duele. Como me lo hace, me tiene loco. Quiere que... Dice que tiene el corazón roto, por eso no me quiere, quiere. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí. Baby, me doy cuenta que te amo, que no sé lo que hago sin ti. Yo sé que unos cuantos te hablaron, pero me prefieres a mí, Más de media vida solo, esperando el momento a que salgan mis planes, pero creo que lo dejo todo. Esa boca me tiene como envuelto en diamantes y ahora dime de qué sirve el oro, qué sirve este coche y todos estos colgantes. Y tú tienes más que todos esos brillantes, yeah. Demasiado cara para pagarte.
First thing I do is start my career so I can play against my friends in the park, get ready, get locked in, and go from there.
What are you looking forward to most?
Crossplay. I can't wait to play. You know, my friends who play PlayStation, I play Xbox, don't have an excuse. They can't hide from me, can't run from me, so I'm excited.
See the way the fans interact, how authentic they are, the player movements. One thing about the game that's really been cool is
Time limit to
Let's go.
And so the Nets starting 5. Mikal Bridges out there with MP. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And for the Nuggets, sharing the wing spots, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Murray. And it's Janshar in at the 4 spot. Traps in the tray. Hernandez has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Brooklyn. As I'm looking forward to this one, 2 of the hottest teams in the league, a battle of streaking teams. It's always fun to be here for that.
Well, one of them is going to stop streaking here tonight, partner. There are no ties in hoops, so it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top. We know this. These teams are amped and ready to go.
And here is MP. After Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. And he's good on the 3 ball. Hernandez has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Nets. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Janshar. Finney-Smith defending. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Murray scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Bridges with the board.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Clark, and you've mentioned this, what you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scorers. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Baisley's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Murray against MP. Murray the pass to Porter. Shoots over Johnson. And again, Denver no good. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 12-4 run right now. A 3 from MP. And the Nets another 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Porter. 11-point game his last outing. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shot by Johnson, no good. The Nuggets trail by 11. From past the arc. And another miss by Denver. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Phoenix.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And here's Porter after the 3-pointer from Hernandez. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Christian Brown comes in for Michael Porter. The Nets also changing it up. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Johnson. Nets leading by 14. And here's MP for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they...
So it's Brooklyn now. 17 points was their biggest margin. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony, Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages as a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Lonnie Walker is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's MP. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Astonaghi. Here's Brown. Dinwiddie covering. Aji. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Aji's got 7.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
3 points.
Hernandez has got 33 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Here's Brown. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Murray, good.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And Clark, it's not often you see the blend of size and shooting touch for a player like Michael Porter Jr. He is pretty rare.
And, you know, he's got great range in addition to that quick, high release, and all of that makes it harder for defenders to close out effectively on him. There's a reason he's well over 40% in long range for his career.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jamal Murray had to be patient working his way back to peak form after his ACL injury. Luckily for him, hard work is nothing new. He says, I feel like I got better in the time I was out. I don't overthink when it comes to basketball. If you want to let me shoot, let me shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the
confident in my game like that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, very confident, right, D.A.? Thank you.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Nearing the midway point of the season now, G.A., what do you think is most important for teams to focus on at this point?
I think just trying to establish overall continuity. You want to head into the second half of the season with some momentum behind you, as well as just general confidence.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Bridges comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Dinwiddie. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
MP deciding where to go with it. Misses the 3. The Nuggets trail by 19. Murray kicks to Jackson. 1:02 left in the first half. Pass to Najee. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets with another miss. Bridges passes to Hernandez. This one for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Hernandez has got 45 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Jackson has the open look. And another miss by Denver.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drills it from outside.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now Murray. 14 points for him. Looking to end the run. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
No defense going to stop that. I mean, at times, Murray is simply unguardable. Great range.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets riding high with a
32. The Nets, 55.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Porter. It's Najee in at the center, locking down. And, yep, another basket.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, GA, you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested.
Shots good by Hernandez.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Murray, the pass to Porter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Murray. 16 points for him. Najee passes to Porter.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Deep 2 from Murray. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Murray's got 18 points.
Well, I tell you what, Jamal Murray's so good at rocking his defender to sleep as he's setting up that pull-up jumper.
MP fires from way outside. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Murray with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Shots good by Hernandez.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Man, Clark, Contavious Caldwell-Pope is sure steady out there, isn't he?
He really is, Kevin. Rock solid. Not only in being available, but staying available. I mean, this guy has great durability, and KCP, you can count on him.
Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Claxton.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Murray kicks to Caldwell-Pope. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
The 3 from MP. Porter pulls it in. Nuggets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. Passes to Murray. From downtown. Rebound, Brooklyn. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for MP. Sinks the triple.
4-3.
Hernandez has got 15 points in just the second half. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Murray outside. floats it up for Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, it's fun to watch when Murray gets into a groove, guys, and astonishingly good score pretty much from anywhere.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. Shoots from the baseline. Murray, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in this.
And again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Off target. And so it's Brooklyn. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the...
Substitution on the court.
MP way outside, misses there. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
Hey, need some help? Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.